Hello, collective. How are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. Got a little piece there extra. Drop that in the candle. um, just going to get this Palo Santos lit a little bit here, clear out the energies. Still feeling pretty good from my morning cleanse. So, you know, probably don't have to as much, but I like it. I love the smell of it. I'm hearing good vibrations. Yeah, it's just a good vibrations. Yeah, I don't know the rest of it. It's such a sweet. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, there's something about that song. Good vibrations. Sending out some good juju to all of you, as always, my collective. I absolutely adore you. I'm very, very grateful that you're here. Even if, you just snooping around. Um, I am fully aware not everybody is here with the greatest of intentions, and that's okay. Stick around long enough, maybe that'll switch for you. Okay? At least that's my hope. Anyway, um, good vibrations. There was something else I was hearing when I was getting ready. Anywho, Spirit will bring it back if need be. Some of you definitely are benefiting from this extra sunshine in a lot of areas that haven't had it in a while. Then, of course, there's some areas that, you're going through a terrible cold spell. And my blessings to you. Okay, my heartfelt prayers go out to you that you maintain your power, that you have sources, that you can maintain heat, food, all of that, and your safety and well-being during this time, as this too shall pass, hopefully sooner than later. It's pretty insane out there, and I definitely am thinking of you. But there's some areas that have been kind of very dull and dreary for a while now, adding to a big burden, mentally, emotionally, for some physically. The sun is healing. The sun is great. You can't even go, great doesn't describe it. Why I'm going on about this, I don't know. It's for somebody. It's for somebody. The sun has been out, and it's been a while. Okay. So moods maybe are feeling a little bit better. Somebody is getting a little bit more hopeful. Light overcoming the dark. Okay. Something about that, regardless where you are, regardless of the situation, light overcomes the dark. It's a fact. Which they're taking me to something that I wrote this morning about that in a post on my Molly's Brighter Side Facebook page. So, they're really pointing that out to me now. So maybe you're working on being grateful for the little things, the important things. You're realizing the difference between the two. Sorry, there's like a lot coming in right now, and it's. I sat down with a goal in mind, and just whoo, spirits, veering me left or right, whichever, off of the planned course. Let me tell you that. Yeah. So, dang, yeah, they're really pointing that out. I'm just going to go ahead and read some of that um, for you now. Let me see. Sorry, just a sec here. My one of my moderators was texting, and I had to tell her, "Girl, trying to get to this." Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give her so much shit when I'm done with this, because she's still doing it. Okay. Anyway, there was something about this. Finding your tribe, finding your people. Okay. Um, I'm going to tell her one last because I don't think she understood. I'm doing a reading, woman. You're getting your ass chewed out on video. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So there's something about this finding your tribe, finding your people. Okay, because I wrote that I love my people near, far, wherever they are. Thank you for the laughter, the memories, the good times. Thanks for the goals that you're working to achieve. Thanks for the lessons on how you accomplish them. Thanks for not letting the darkness and despair consume every thought, word, or moment in life. Thanks for having tough days and for choosing to make the next ones better. Thanks for loving, losing, and being brave enough to choose to love again. Thanks for spreading the light that's still shining with a giggle, a dream, endearment, encouragement, and hope. Thanks for believing that laughter is the best medicine. Thanks for seeing life like the never ending story, that little grain of hope, that mustard seed, whatever you want to call it. It's all you need. Thanks for believing that life can be what we dream of. Thoughts are powerful, and only belief can push the nothing away. It's a proven fact that the human eye alone cannot see clearly in the dark. That when you sit in the darkness, the nothing, your brain thoughts become consumed by hopelessness, anger, and pain. That the silence can become maddening, and that your inner voice begins to repeat cycles because it only knows what it has experienced thus far. Again, because you can't see clearly, you feel isolated, abandoned, and alone, that nothing will ever work, so why bother trying? It's also a proven fact that if you choose to turn the light on, the human eye can see clearly. You can see that you were never alone, that those lessons they had to teach you were taught, so they simply moved on to teach others who needed to learn it. That new experiences, people, places, and things are all around. Light overcomes dark every single time. So thanks again to those out there sharing yours. Thanks again for helping point others in the direction of their light switch without telling them how to find it, because you're wise enough to know that everyone's switch is different. That the true switch is hidden among many fakes that don't work. That they only can find the real one. That they're the only ones. Thanks for those that encourage others to keep trying. Thanks to those who encouraged me to find mine, whether knowing it or not. You are my people, and I cherish you dearly. For some reason, somebody, maybe a few of you, are really needing to hear this. Maybe it's because of the weather. These cold times, they're scary. There's a lot going on besides just the weather in the world that's scary. Things changing. We want to get caught up in what the media wants to feed us. I'm not preaching, but I guess I'm preaching. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's not my choice to ignore it. Okay? There's something here and somebody needs to hear it, even if it's just one. Okay. And maybe using my moderator Elizabeth as an example, maybe that distraction coming in, maybe that's like, well, I'm hearing maybe that's like spirit trying to get your attention when you're sitting there. When you're sitting there in the dark, and maybe you're looking at it like a distraction. Something about that. Maybe it is a distraction that's coming in to take you off course. Dang. I hope this is like making sense, because I feel very all over the place. Maybe that's what you're feeling. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's see. Let's get some directions of what it is that Spirit's trying to say. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Show me clearly. Most High message for the collective. What's with this energy? What's the message, the food for thought? Yeah, very all over the place. Show me clearly. And that's not typical. What's with this energy? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? The curiosity. Bottom of the deck, the guidance. Kind of like this here. Let's see. With curiosity, it says that no matter if I am in my comfort zone, I will get out of my bubble. Life offers versatile experiences, and I will make the effort to explore them. I am curious and accept the challenge of trying new things and traveling to different places. I will allow myself to be surprised by new situations I come across. Positive results and new opportunities await me. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm holding that thought. The guidance here. Help from others is precious, but giving in return is even more gratifying. During my difficult times, I have received support from those I care about. Now I want to give it back, to guide and help them with anything they are going through. I will listen and be a positive influence, helping to point them in the right direction. Giving can be more valuable than receiving. I just posted like that this morning. Yeah, somebody's being pointed, guided in the direction. Maybe somebody wants to know the answers, is what I'm getting. Somebody's wanting someone to tell them what to do, where to find it. And that's impossible. Okay? That's impossible. It may be very frustrating to hear that. I can point you in the direction of where to look for these things that you're searching for. If you're searching for your light in the darkness, can point you in the direction of where it could be, but you're the one that has to do the searching. You're the one that has to, you're the one that has to make the choices, learn the lessons, find that light on your own with guidance, because you're never alone. But someone telling you, there's no cheat sheet, I guess. There's no way to look over at somebody else's answers, because everybody's path is different. It may work for a little bit, but it's not the lasting. It's not the real deal. Only you can do that. Tarot is the guidance for that. And as a reader, that's what I do. My goal, my mission is to help, I guess, decipher. I don't guess. I know. It is to decipher for yourselves, okay, where that might be. Let's go ahead and get into this. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me a little bit more about this energy. Show me clearly. Clarify guidance for me, Spirit. Why is guidance here is the overall for the collective. What do you need them to know about this guidance? Show me clearly. The clarity and the mastery. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The exploration, getting out there and discovering. The clarity here is a new perspective is cutting through confusion. This is a time for truth and mental clarity. Embrace this fresh insight to make decisive actions with focus and determination. You can overcome challenges and align with your higher purpose. Come on, clear up. Thank you. With the mastery, it's dedication to your craft is paying off. Okay? Focus on improving your skills and refining your work. This is a time to build something meaningful and lasting through persistence. Exploration at the bottom of the deck. It says that a spark of curiosity is urging you to explore new ideas and directions. This is a time of discovery and learning. Trust your enthusiasm and embrace the adventure of growth. Keep our every step, whatever, something needs to keep going. Every step forward holds the promise of exciting possibilities. There's that little green there. I don't know if you could see. It's in the black and white card. It's yellow. It's going to bloom. That little flower bud. Okay. Yeah, from the shadow. You may feel bound by fears or unhealthy attachments. Recognize these patterns and take steps to free yourself. True empowerment comes from choosing liberation over limitation. Trust in your ability to reclaim your power. Learn from that past, whatever that is, that controlling, domineering shadow. Tell me about the curiosity. Choices, and what you don't see here is the completion. The choices. Opportunities abound, but not all or as they appear. Take time to assess your options and choose with clarity. Trust your intuition to guide you forward, what aligns with your truth. Avoid distractions that cloud your vision. Choose to turn the light on. And it's going to take time. Okay? The opportunities abound, but not all or as they appear. You have to learn through your choices. You have to be curious enough to experience the situation so that you learn, so that you know. And there's the completion. You have reached a significant milestone, celebrating the end of a cycle and the start of a new one. Reflect on your achievements and embrace the limitless possibilities ahead. Completion brings fulfillment and endless potential. With reflection at the bottom, this is a time for interpretation and solitude. Step away from the noise and connect with your inner wisdom. Answers will emerge when you focus inward. Trust that this pause will bring clarity and help you align with your higher purpose. I could have swore that I just said that. That I just wrote that very thing this morning. Come on. It's just a white screen. There's all the light. There's all the light shining. I can't get it to even show. There's all the light. There's messages all around. I don't even know how to explain this. I've shown you my phone before. Oh, wait. No. That's so funny. There's me. There we go. Okay, we're getting it. Yeah, I just wrote all of this, which is right here. It's the same message. It's the same message. Yeah, from the deception. Be mindful of the dishonesty, whether from others or yourself. Clarity and integrity will lead to better outcomes. Avoid shortcuts. Avoid shortcuts and trust in truth as the foundation of success. Avoid shortcuts. There's the victory under that. Avoid the shortcuts. You have the strength and determination to overcome the challenges. You got it right here, your curiosity. You may be a little shy. You may be, I mean, she's not looking too excited to get out there and go for it. But she's brave enough and curious enough to not let anything that anyone has said to her ever to hold her back. Male or female, it's a woman on the card. Men can do this too. It's the strength. Okie dokie. Let's keep moving forward. Let's see why all this is going on here. What's Spirit's message for today? Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Most High message for the collective. What do you know? What do you say? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Is it the rain or Lorraine? Just kidding. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Down all the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. There's a go with the sun shining. It's affecting people. Maybe that's just the clarity regardless of the weather. Here I was thinking they're pointing this out to me for the weather. Something about that. Feeling better. Pulling yourself out of things. Yeah, those that have done it, those that turn around and show other people that. You know, the world, if you turn on social media as of late, it is depressing and heartbreaking. Okay? I mean, bad stuff happens all over. Some of it is just what it is, and some of it is just atrocities, you know? And some are natural and some are at the hands of others. And yeah, I mean, I just personally was hit with blows, and that earlier this week. But it's a choice. You know, I express myself. I'm doing what I need to do, caring for myself during this time, which is done by me caring for others. That's how I take care of myself in a lot of ways, how I make myself feel better. So there's things that I'm doing to turn negatives into positives, okay, to get that lesson and to learn from it and to move forward and to share that with others. That's what pulled me out of my 3-year stuck in bed depression that I lost, 3 years of my life. That's how you do it, step by step. I'm hearing that step by step. Was that from the 90s or something? Anyway, there's something about that here. Someone's going through this as well. There's a lot of people that need to hear this during this time because it's really easy to slide down that rabbit hole, to get stuck in that labyrinth of darkness. And it's important to choose no matter what, even if the power goes out, and there is no actual light. Be that light yourself. The light, the sun, the clarity, all of that can come through in so many different ways. Get creative. Be curious enough to create it. Find out how it works. If you're stuck in that dark room, feel along the walls, the floors, the ceilings. wherever you can, until you find that light switch, until you find the right light switch. Start learning to mark the ones that you already tried and didn't work, or you tried and and they failed, or they never even came on. Mark those. Learn that pattern. Learn how it goes, and then break that and point yourself in that new direction. Try that new path. Try reaching for the ceiling. Your true light switch for your happiness, for your success, for your clarity, it's there. But only you can find it. Show me clearly. Messages for the collective. Celebrate friendships. Get together with people. You're not alone here. Okay? There's good times ahead. Somebody could be coming forward here. They could be coming towards you. This is you choosing to love yourself. Yeah, that's leading to your victory, your justice. I mean, look at this. It's your choice, collective. It's your choice. Maybe your King of Wands energy. King of Wands, I've said it many times. Maybe somebody needs to hear it again. Regardless if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it doesn't matter. The energy of the King of Wands is determination. That curiosity to see things through, that belief and faith that they will succeed. The King of Wands energy doesn't take no from nobody. Okay? Nobody can tell the King of Wands what they can or cannot do. And I say they because regardless, it's the King of Wands on the card. It's male or female energy. It can be embodied by any of us at any point in time. It's a drive to make it so. That's the King of Wands. Doesn't quit. Was once a pauper and worked his ass off to get to the throne and the title of king. Popped out again. King of Wands. This is a very strong message today. I woke up with that thought in mind why I wrote that post. And I did that hours ago. And it's the message for today. Somebody needs to hear this. Yeah, somebody is stuck. Didn't fully come out, but stuck in their thoughts. It's a choice. That Eight of Swords energy, it shows are all bound up. Is that somewhere? It shows her all tied up and surrounded by swords, but she's bound in like toilet paper. Really easy to wiggle free. If it's not toilet paper, it's super loose ropes. Okay? And the swords are not creating a fence. She can easily turn that body of hers sideways and walk right out of it, or she can just step forward. She can wiggle loose and take her hand and remove the blindfold. It's a choice. It's a choice, and some have been put there over other people trying to control them. Okay, this Emperor card has a lot of orange and red and yellow in it. That fire energy. It's there for a reason, but it's really popping out. It is really popping out as a lot of just control, some meanness here. My way or the highway, ultimatums, fears, things like that. Maybe this is, it's like that shadow card, you know, on the other side. Maybe somebody had a very controlling father figure, partner, something like that. And it's keeping you mentally stuck. And Spirit's saying, hey, come on now. It's time to move forward here and learn some love. Learn to open up again. Drop those burdens. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, let go of this. You know, this greed and stuff. You know, instead of sitting there trying to figure out why your cup wasn't good enough for somebody. Look at her face of this camera. You know, she's not looking happy. Those eyebrows, those lips, she's not looking at that cup like with happiness. There's no big grin. She's upset. Why was her cup not good enough? So generous, so kind, so sweet, loving. Why was that cup not good enough? Somebody's been stuck in a depressive state mentally because they're choosing to look that way. You need to choose to turn on that light. Realize your strength. This is not a I can't do it. This is I will. Yeah. Spirit's like, hey, are you waking up? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? This judgment, what it is that you deserve, okay? You're torn between what Spirit says you deserve and what you have been led to believe by either father figures, past lovers, bosses, whatever, people that you look to or saw as in charge, wiser, knowing more than you. Fuck them, man. They don't know you. They can't tell you what to do. That's why you have got to find that switch on your own. Guidance is way different than being told how. Only you can make the world turn on. Only you. Okay, yeah, Spirit's saying only you. What is the, hold on now, what are the lyrics? So, because it's, yeah, only you. Lyrics. 1959 could be of some significance. Only you can make the world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you can make this change in me, for it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Yeah, the platter. Spirit serving this up on the platters. On a platter. This message. Okay? what it is that you deserve. You're learning here. There's a need to seek, to learn, to see the deceit, the distrust. Okay? Yeah, and trust your intuition. All that stuff, you got to learn from that past. And it's your past. I didn't grow. I could have grown up next door to you, or maybe even in the same house as you, or the same city, state, country, whatever as you, maybe not. But my path is different than yours. No one here on this planet, okay, in this realm, has the same exact path as another person. It's like a fingerprint. Your path is like a fingerprint. Yeah, we may all have certain directions that are the same, but we're picking up, learning, and contributing different things from one another. We are not the same in that respect. That's faith. That's why I'm like, I don't care what religion you are. I have mine, and I believe it my way. And I don't judge other people for theirs unless they are causing harm. Okay? And there's something about that too. People out there searching for answers, and there's people willing to give them the answers, some at a price, some at a very expensive price. Okay? Some, they're outrageous, and that's why I have my pricing pretty much damn affordable, and I've even done things for free of charge, because it's not about the money so much as helping people and spreading the message, showing people that they need to love themselves, and that they have the ability to do exactly what I'm doing, exactly what other readers are doing. They call it a gift because when you reach that certain stage in knowing, it's like you're gifted this. That's how I see it. Some people are born very compassionate, good hearts, loving people, and there are some that are among us that are exact opposite. I am getting so many messages. This is crazy. Yeah. Alright, show me clearly. What else do they need to know, Spirit, about this energy? What's today's message? Show me clearly. Yeah, lay down those burdens. It's time. It's time to let go of that. Can you hear Spirit now? It's time. You're almost there. You don't quit. The time is here. Yeah. What you're not seeing, what's hidden here is the generosity, the giving and receiving. Yeah. When you're having to sit there and beg, it's time to move forward. If you keep giving and giving and nobody is giving back, for some of you, what you don't see is Spirit's going to help you make this happen. Spirit's going to be giving you the knowledge, coins, not only just money, it's knowledge and information too. Spirit's trying to let you know that you don't see this, but if you make that other choice, that to choose yourself, to choose your happiness, and not settle for the breadcrumbing energies and all of that. That he's gonna see this new. If you choose this new adventure into the unknown, stepping out of that comfort zone, you're going to be taken care of. It's going to work. You may not get that mansion on the hill right away. Okay, you may not get that fancy little red Corvette or whatever it is, but you're going to get what you need to succeed. But you got to do it. You can't just sit there and wait. Nothing changes till you change it. Yeah. This opportunity that's here for independence, to work on yourself. Somebody here, you chose this. You chose to put in the work. You rejected what did not serve you, what was keeping you stuck. Okay? And you had the determination to make it happen. You work yourself up. Yeah, you got tired of the bickering and the fighting and the control. You did not see eye to eye with whoever this is. A parent figure, a friend, lover, co-worker, whatever. Family, doesn't matter. The quarreling, the bickering, the fighting. Yeah, you chose a new beginning. You chose with the knowledge that you had been given for a new life. Yeah, for victory, success, the happiness. You can't make this up. It's all here. Look at this. The Ace of Wands, the love, the abundance, all of this. And all because you chose to love yourself. People thought you were fucking crazy, sitting there trying to talk to a fish in a cup. And you stood your ground and you did it anyway. And it was your choices that got you there. Look at this. Yep. Show me clearly. Empress energy, your dreams, your choices. You created the life you wanted. You believed in that and you chased that, and your choices made it so. Victory. Justice, what you deserve, laying down the burdens, the hard time. This is what you learned. This is what you're learning. Again, male, female, king, queen, doesn't matter. All of this. Because you went within. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? It's time to go within. Do you hear me now? It's time to learn your path, to lay down the burdens, to get out there and create. That solitude, that alone feeling, you know, when you felt abandoned by others, you got quiet and you listened. You discovered what you wanted, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like, and you made those choices based on that. Yeah. You put an end to something. There's a King of Swords here that's pissed, feels betrayed. The King of Swords can be an ex. King of Swords, of course, could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, has that Libra energy, but this is also somebody that can be cold, okay? There's not emotions there. They're stuck in their heads. This is somebody, the King of Swords for many can be what is the popular label for an asshole lately, a narcissist, okay? So somebody got away with from this. Somebody here, I started to say, got away with this, trying to cause turmoil and an ending because they're pissed that you walked away. Somebody tried, yeah, for money. Somebody maybe blew a lot of freaking money. Yeah, this could be a King of Cups energy. Could be anybody. Yeah. Upset about the past. Upset, pissed off that you walked away. They can't seem to forget this. Maybe they're wanting to come back. Who wouldn't? Look how fucking amazing you are. Male or female. Look how fucking amazing you. Yeah. Yeah. Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you. Now I get what I want. Since you've been gone. Yeah, you had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind. You're manifesting, healing, all of this. Somebody is laying around thinking their thoughts, whether they're actually sitting there over a cauldron, burning leaves, or whatever else they need to do, that some people do. Just laying around thinking about it. Look at these fingers. Laying around like, what to do next? That's what that reminds me of. How to pay them back. What shall I do? That's what it's like. Sitting there manifesting an ending, abandonment, alone here. Yeah, a rejection. Yeah, Spirit's rejecting these thoughts, and somebody is about to learn. That's what I'm seeing with this. They want an ending to your connections, your work, relationships, laying around trying to manifest this with the thoughts, the way that they're thinking. Even if they're not intentionally wishing you harm, them sitting around thinking, of vengeance, paybacks, all this kind of stuff. The thoughts are powerful. And trying to create this, feeling of lack for you, Spirit stepping in and rejecting that. It was destined that you did not accept that cup, possibly. Maybe somebody didn't pick up their part of the lessons there. Maybe they didn't pass the frickin' test. They got to relearn that karmic loop. They got to experience it again and again until they freaking get it. You passed. You're moving on. I'm so moving on. And you're getting... I get what I want since you've been gone. The spiritual downloads here. This is something maybe that happened fast. Your independence, all of this, and now they want something with you. For some, you're in a connection where what was that? One of those songs. You're showing somebody the way just by holding their hand. That was the Platters, wasn't it? Only you. Look at that. Did you see? Oh, 1221. Angel number. Yeah, only you can make all this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. For some of you, this is love. 1221, angel number meaning. Acts as a stabilizer, encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset to manifest your desires, financial prosperity, and personal growth. It is a divine message to trust in yourself and your journey, suggesting that you will achieve your goals or receive something better than imagined. It acts as a stabilizer. 1221, the time when that message was coming through for folks, because it acts as, there we go, a stabilizer, encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset to manifest your desires, financial prosperity, and personal growth. Don't let this outward shit going on in the world, the weather, the politics, the religion, whatever, don't let it come in and try and distract you. Relationships fading, people passing, things going on. Don't get stuck in the nothing. The never-ending story. Don't get stuck in the nothing. Don't quit. It will consume you like the quicksand. It will take you away. The sadness will consume you. I've seen it happen. And when you start believing, you can rise up out of it. All right. You know what? Collective, I think that's it. I'm going to call it. Yeah, I'm going to call it because I can't touch this. Yeah, I think this is it. All right. I'm looking around and nothing's bouncing at me. I got decks. I sat down here with a plan. I wanted to use my new deck again. Yeah. Capricorn. For some, December 22nd through the 19th is of significance. Something happened during this time. This is the strategist. They thrive in structure and authority roles. They excel in business, law, finance, politics, management. Strong, but prone to stress-related illness. Benefits from rest, leisure, and self-compassion. Yeah, this could be somebody that's cold, rigid, pessimistic, controlling. Capricorn energy, whether they're a Capricorn or not. We saw that King of Swords. And that's what I had said, that cold energy. Somebody's dealing with somebody, whether they are Capricorn or not, they're in that energy. Yeah, and you have an online connection with this person. Okay, the quiet watcher with unclear intentions. Can't make this shit up. Yeah. This could be a current partner that's an emotionally close relationship. Not yet perfect, but there's mutual effort. Maybe somebody is upset watching this happen with unclear intentions as to what's going on here. Maybe this is your current partner. Who knows? Yeah, you could be a life path 9, somebody compassionate. Talked about that in the beginning. Idealistic, wise, artistic. Maybe overly idealistic. Moody, self-righteous, and escapist. Yeah, shines in healing, art, teaching, humanitarian efforts. Somebody that is sensitive and empathic, that benefits from emotional balance and grounding. This could even be a friend. Some of you got a little bit of all three. Okay? Maybe you got a parent or a co-parent here. A father figure. A parent or someone that you co-parent with. Yeah, somebody here. You could have somebody that's wanting to destiny swap with you. All right? They want your identity and your path. But they cannot anchor what they did not earn. They cannot take what it is that they did not earn. And then we have the seeker, a life path 7, that curiosity energy. Spiritual, analytical, wise, intuitive, introspective, intellectual, skeptical, withdrawn, secretive, overly critical, isolated, somebody that's hanging out by themselves. They get caught up sometimes in the energy of distrust. Prone to mental overload, benefits from meditation, solitude, and spiritual practice. Thrives in research, philosophy, at a rapid pace. Philosophy, spirituality, science, and writing. Okay? Yeah, could be a stranger, an acquaintance. If you don't know, now you know. Justice, Libra energy, September 23rd, October 22nd, the diplomat. Thrives in partnerships and aesthetics, excels in law, design, diplomacy, and beauty industries. Are prone to stress and imbalance, but they benefit from grounding in clear decision-making practice. This is somebody who wants to destiny swap with you. A Cancer, maybe, that wants to destiny swap with you. You're receiving justice over this. Yeah, possible Virgo. There's all kinds. I guess I'm not done. This one's peeking out. I'm getting a couple messages of this, and then I am going to call it. Okay? Show me clearly. Messages for the collective. If at any point in time any of this is resonated for you or with you, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I truly appreciate it. It does help the channel. Okay. I heard even my haters out there that spy, you know, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. I mean, who knows? I might think nobody's out here and I may quit, and then who are you going to spy on? Ghostbusters. Oh my God. I don't know. It's just funny. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, Spirit. Most High message. What is it that the collective needs to hear? Any other advice and or messages? Show me clearly. Yeah, they need to understand that true abundance comes from sharing and helping others. They are running after you. Oh, they don't want me to talk. They are running after you so hard they slipped and fell in their own shit. They stank. You can smell them. Okay? You can smell them. Trying to see which ones get stuck. Spirit knows all intentions in all situations. Yeah, trying to use fear as a means of control. You are worthy of love and happiness. They try to use fear as a means of control because you felt you were worthy of this love and happiness, or they wanted you in that lack. When you love yourself and you feel your worth, you know your worth, you are hard to control. They can no longer siphon your energy. Someone is never where they say they are. Pay attention. Oh, I'm going here to so-and-so. I'm going to work. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And somebody's not there. They're not showing up. I'm going down to the corner store. Yeah. Someone is being visited by a night hag. Okay, if you don't know, it's an evil entity. A lot of modern day Western medicine like to call it sleep paralysis. Okay. The pot calling the kettle black. Somebody's, point the finger, but man, every finger you point, it pops back at you. Okay? So be cautious with that. Trust that all will fall into place. Have that faith. Believe it. Chase away that nothing. Yeah, somebody is a divine feminine. D-I-V-I-N-E, baby. Someone has an incurable illness, either an actual illness or somebody is lovesick. Something with ear. My nose itched, and as I was reading that and I went to go scratch that, and I heard something about ears. Somebody has ear issues. Maybe they're not hearing well. Maybe this ear issue causes them to this ear issue causes them to be unable to hear certain things, people talking, whatever. And as I was just saying that, somebody could have like ringing in the ears, okay? And maybe they keep trying to get that corrected. Their tinnitus, it could be an actual medical thing, but if doctors can't fix it, there's something with this. Somebody has like tinnitus. Somebody has that as a diagnosis. And the ringing in the ears the whole time was spirit to get their attention. Again, the distractions. Somebody is refusing to see that spirit's message. That was in the beginning as I was joking around that my friend's texting me. Huh. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's for somebody. I will be grateful. I will be grateful. I wrote that this morning, Thank you for all these things. Thank you for all these people in my life. Thank you for the lessons come in. I don't need to go through it all again, but those kinds of things. Being able to say thank you to the people that hurt you, caused you pain. It's not a forgiveness for them, for their benefit. It's yours. And when you be thankful for the lesson that they taught you, you're rising up to a whole nother level. When you can look at that and honestly be grateful for that time. Not all of it was bad. Okay? But you did learn from it, and you learned what you needed to do, and so thank you for that. Okay? And then it also helps you move on. It's like closing that good book, that final chapter. It's like, wow, thank you for that. Sitting there thinking that they were important enough for you to risk your gifts with wishing negative upon them. Some people actually believe that. And here you are being grateful. Thanks for teaching me what I needed to learn. Thanks for pushing me to love myself enough to get out of situations that were no longer better benefit me. Thank you for that. Thank you for the lessons that taught me to stand up for myself, that I am worthy of better. Thank you for that. Thank you for the lessons that taught me that I matter, that my thoughts matter, my feelings matter. And thanks for pushing me in the direction of someone who gets that, or in the direction of somebody who will get that. It's things like that. Turning your switch on, finding your own light, and turning your switch on, choosing that over all this other petty shit. The people that sit there, what can I do? What's up with this? How can I get back at that? I got better things to do. I'm doing me. Back up. Avoid the gossip. To participate in it is very low vibrational, and once you stop, you're the next top. Period. End of story. And comparison is a thief of joy. Comparing your life, the things you have, the things you have not, to what other people have and have not, and to their lives, it's going to bring you sadness. It's going to bring you disappointment, a lack of joy in yourself and your achievements. Don't do that. You have what you are supposed to have exactly when you are supposed to have it. I want a relationship like so and so. How come they get it? Why can't I have? Hello, collective. How are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. Got a little piece there extra. Drop that in the candle. Just going to get this Palo Santos. Yeah.